Oh, yes.
K-100, you bastards.
The MBE Conference, we are having a great time out here. We talk to a lot of people. This is Dr. Harris, and she also has another dope platform that's here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm just going to let you introduce yourself to my people real quick. That's my camera. Go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, world. My name is Dr. Angela Harris. I am the founder of the Rebirth of the Black Nation. I own BPU Global Network. BPU does stand for Black People United. I also do the Black I Am Awards all over the world. Our main show is here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am an activist. I do a lot of things, but the main purpose of my mission is to unify my people all over the world.
I love that mission. I don't call myself an activist, but I am here for us. I am about us. You know, a lot of people don't. Some people say I'm a little bit too crass and a little bit too upfront and blunt with my opinions about what we need to be doing as our folks. But still, I feel like I speak the truth. So I'm definitely interested in, your movement and everything that you have going on. Now, you named a lot of different things right there. You kind of ran down a litany of stuff. So I guess as an activist right now, we're here at the MBE Conference. This conference is put together by Mrs. Arlinda Garrett. This is for us, by us, all right, for not just the music industry, but other people like ourselves to come through and network. So first of all, before we even get into it, because we're here at this conference, tell me how you got involved with this particular event and what brings you out today.
Well, actually, I got a phone call asking me to be a part of the event. And so when I did my research to find out what it really was, I knew that I needed to be here. So that's why I'm here today. Outside of everything else that I do, music is my first love. I was a ghostwriter, but I also wrote music as well. I sung with the Second Team Dream back in the days. My kid's father owned Notorious Records, and we've done a lot in the music industry. So anytime that music is, sent over in my path, I'm always going to grab onto it.
All right. So now kind of dove over there in our lane where our specialty as far as music. So you said you're a ghostwriter. You're into the industry. So I guess my question to you right now, the state of black music, the state of our music, the state of our culture, whether it be hip hop, whether it be R&B, just give me some thoughts on it right now. But, I know we're here at the conference and we're here to network, but give me your thoughts about where we're at. Not outside of Atlanta, just our music, our culture as black people, and the music that we're putting out, the music that represents us now, some of our artists. Just give me a brief summation of what do you feel we at right now as far as the industry goes.
Well, where I feel that we are right now is that we need to be rebirthed. Our mindset through music, because the music industry has actually tortured us to believe that the music that we speak against one another is what is going to get the money. What I realized today is that truth is what's going to get you the money, because there's so many people starving for the truth. And if your gift is music, then you need to give them the truth through your music. Absolutely.
But what if your truth is literally selling dope? What if your truth is really what someone is saying in a negative connotation in the music, but that's actually really your life? What if that is your truth? What do you say then?
What I would say is this. When you have a platform, you're considered as a leader. Leaders, regardless if you lead to the darkness or you lead to the light, somebody is going to follow you. So you have to make sure that the things that you're speaking and the things that you are doing are in a way that's not going to harm others' mindset. If it is your truth, then the thing is that you really need to look at self and see where your truth can become another truth. Another truth in the way of really walking in who you are, because no one was born to sell dope. No one was born to just kill people.
Right.
That is a habit or a environmental thing that was developed over time, or from your healing. A lot of people speak things because hurt people.
Right.
And a lot of times it come out in their music. So for me, because of who I am and what I stand for, I believe that our music has to change, and as you change, your music should change as well. So if you come from selling dope, your mindset has to change, and you use those same habits, those same practices, without using the actual dope dealing and dope selling.
Right.
Music itself is dope if you want to look at it like that.
Okay.
Because you can sell music just like you sell dope. It's the way that you think and the things that you do that makes the difference.
All right, I like that answer. We're here with Dr. Harris, K-100 Radio. Again, I'm Blizzard, and we're at the MBE Conference. And This is my first introduction to her. She has a platform. I was told that you guys have event spaces. You guys have a broadcast. Tell me a little bit about the other stuff you got.
Okay, so Black People United Global Network is a combination of media. We have a radio station that people know it as Black People United Radio, but we have rebranded it to our award show that is now one of the biggest award show here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Also in California, we're traveling with it, and it is the Black I Am Awards. Black I Am stands for Beautiful Living Ancestors Controlling Kingdoms, Irreplaceable Amazing Melanin. And we honor Black people all over the world because in Hollywood, we really don't get the honor that we deserve as a people.
Right.
So we have to make our own, not Hollywood, but we have to pull our own platform and make it a powerful statement behind it.
Right.
And then honor our people just like everyone else is getting honored. We also have, we're building a television network, Black People United Television.
Okay.
Black woman powered, Black man protected. Meaning that a lot of times you'll see the face of the women, but behind the scenes, the men are doing a lot of the work, making sure that our platform is what it needs to be.
Right, right.
And so we have that. We have Black People United, or BPU Global Network, which is at our corporate office at 5595 Riverdale Road. Within there, we have a juice bar, which is Drink to Live, because
Okay.
the thing is, when you have a platform that's for healing our people, it has to be a roundabout healing. It can't just be a person healing for one reason. You have to heal spiritually, mentally, intellectually, emotionally, and physically. And so we have a juice bar, we have all natural herbs, also CBD is infused in it, and I am a certified herbologist, so in the states that allows it, we also infuse with THC.
Okay, so a lot of that stuff, this is my new friend. How y'all doing? This is my new friend over here. All right, I just met her today. I like her. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is awesome, and I got to come over there. You know, you're here in Atlanta. Of course, if you don't know, if you're watching this on the internet on YouTube, and you may not know that the MBE Conference is here. We at the Renaissance Hotel over here in Atlanta by the airport. This business is based in Atlanta, so is K-100 Radio. So we definitely, I don't know how I haven't run into you guys yet, but I'm glad I did today. And just it's interesting hearing what you're saying and everything that you're talking about. You said that you were already in the industry as a songwriter. Anything that we may know about, any songs, any artists that you've worked with that we may know about?
Well, as a ghostwriter, anyone that knows what ghostwriting is
right.
just that. And when you sign contracts as work for hires, you can't even tell what it is. But what I can say is that I did write 7 multi-million-dollar films, and now I am executive producing my own films. I have 9 that I have been sitting on for some time. My film, Heart of a Dope Man, I know that it's going to take the airways and it's going to change the direction, because everything that I do is a transitional.
Right.
It's transitional. It transforms your mindset. So Heart of a Dope Man, I just can't wait to go into production. We're getting ready to start production on that very, very soon. But it's going to be a feature film and then turn into a series. And one of the things that I am so excited about is when I got the film about 8 years ago, today it's relevant.
Right.
And the people that are a part of the film, I wrote their story before I even met them.
That's interesting. So I know you don't want to give it away. He hadn't put it out yet. Just a slight plot, just a tiny bit of the plot.
Heart of a Dope Man is a transitional film, meaning that you'll see the good, but you'll also see when a person changed their mind, how they think differently and how things go differently. So the plot is, there is a musician, and he travels all over the world, and so he never really settled down with a woman, but he ended up settling down with a woman in New York and asked her to marry him. And within 2 weeks of that proposal, he received a phone call from an ex that actually was calling to tell him that she believes that her 10-year-old son was his. And when he goes to Detroit, where she lives at, she they actually take the test and find out that it was not his son. But in the midst of it, he ends up sleeping with her again, and she actually gets pregnant. So now he has 2 women pregnant, because his soon-to-be wife also is pregnant, and they're both pregnant with sons. The one that he raised is the one that became a pastor. He was a noble man. The other one was raised by the streets because he abandoned him. And he ends up becoming the #1 record label in the world. Had the same abilities as his father in the music business. But he also becomes a drug dealer. But the end plot is that they both have sons. Both of the his sons have sons. And they both become the #1 record label, one in the South, one in the North, and they don't even know that they're cousins until one of them gets shot. And that's the most that I can give out.
That is a lot. I wouldn't expect that much. That's enough for me to actually want to sit and want to watch that. I'm looking forward to all of this greatness that you got going on. It sounds like that doesn't sound like it. It sounds like, but it sounds like it, but I already know, I can tell from sitting this close to you with this conversation that you're a highly intelligent, motivated black woman. And I applaud that. And I'm here for that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So one more time before we get ready to go, please tell everybody how they can follow the movement, how they can get up with you guys and find out more information.
One more thing that I do want to mention is, as of yesterday, I became the vice president for the United Coalition of Humanities, which Curtis Blow is the president of that organization.
Wow, that's dope.
And so they are collabing with Black People United Global Network, which is my entity. I'm the founder of the Rebirth of the Black Nation. You can find me at Dr.Angela Harris on Facebook, or you can go to Black People United Global Network on Facebook. We also have Black I Am _ BPU Global on Instagram, and then Dr. _Angela _ Harris. And that's how you can reach me, or 404-944-8544 is my contact phone number.
Wow, now you might be the only person today may give their phone number out. That means she completely confident and that y'all don't want that smoke. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Harris. Thank you so much for the interview. For coming over here and talking to me. I look forward to just beyond this particular interview, really just getting to meet you and your movement and everybody else in your team over there, and seeing what you guys got going on, and maybe K-100 Radio can be a part of it, hopefully.
Absolutely. We have plenty of award shows. We travel with them, and one thing about us is that our mission is unity.
Right.
So we don't put people away because we have a platform. We pull you in because you have a platform.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. K-100 Radio, the MBE Conference. Y'all pull up on it. This is only day one. But if you're watching this right now and watching this replay on YouTube, scroll down, watch the next interview. You may learn something. You may meet somebody that can help you out with something that you have going on. Connect with them. All right? And also hit that subscribe button. You dig? K-100 Radio.
K-100 Radio.